So last week I sort of criticized people who have a habit of saying, I don't watch Nigerian films. I really don't like Nigerian films like that. I really don't like to watch Nigerian films like that. Nigerian films are not that good and all that. I criticized you guys, and today I want to address it by finding solutions rather than say attack the problem. Let us find solutions. So I have come up with three ways to enjoy a Nigerian film. 3 ways to sit down, watch a Nigerian film and still enjoy it regardless of all the flaws and all the things that you probably do not like or will not like about it. Number 3, close the holes in the story yourself. See, the truth is that, let me give you an instance. There are about 5 or 4 directors in Nollywood who are like the top 5 or top 4 directors in Nollywood who, every time I watch their film, I always have issues with the story. Yes, I always have issues with the story. I will not mention the director's name or any of the director's name, but I always have issues with their story. As great as the film is in terms of production value, production design, great casting, great costume, and all those nice things, their stories always have holes. And what I've learned to do is I've decided that I'm going to, all these holes in these stories, I'm going to be closing them myself. That's the truth. Be closing the holes in the story with your own head. And by that, you are also gradually becoming a filmmaker, a storyteller. We are all storytellers in Nigeria. Every Nigerian is a director. The same way they say every Nigerian is a coach when it comes to football. Number 2, understand the Nigerian way of expression. I've heard a lot of people, say that Nigerian actors are always straining their eyes. They're always talking so loud. They're always talking with so much vigor and so much. And I'm like, you guys have forgotten what a typical Nigerian or who a typical Nigerian is. A typical Nigerian is naturally aggressive. A typical Nigerian is naturally loud. A typical Nigerian is naturally pompous. A typical Nigerian naturally talks with aggression. So why are you criticizing it when you see it in a film? 90% of Nigerians are not your typical posh, woke, courteous people. Nigerians are naturally loud. People, even Nigerians abroad, they are loud. They are always forming. You are the most important, and when you offend them, they talk to you, and they, So when you see that in films, I think you should judge it less or judge them less, because that is who we really are on the streets. So I don't know, especially when you watch all these Yoruba films and they are very expressive, and you are saying, why are they so loud? Why are they strange? You guys calm down. That's who we really are. Let's not fool ourselves. Now, number 1, which is kind of the most important of all these 3, is lower your expectation, or let me recoin it. Have an open mind. Yes. Have an open mind when you go into the cinemas to watch a Nigerian film, or when you turn on your laptop and you go to Netflix or Amazon Prime to watch a Nigerian film, or you go to YouTube to watch a Nigerian film. Before you start, clear your mind. Have an open mind before you start, so you are less disappointed. And always remember, Nollywood is a young industry. As a matter of fact, a lot of times we like to compare Nollywood with Hollywood, and I don't think it's fair in any way because we are miles apart. Hollywood started in 1910. That's over 100 years old. 100 years industry that has great structures and that has never had any kind of ups and downs. It's always been consistent with investment, major investment, private sector investment for over 100 years. And you're comparing it to Nollywood, that we've had change in government multiple times between 1960 and now. Different coups, filmmakers have been criticized, filmmakers have been tamed because of the kind of stories they tell. We have low investment in filming in Nigeria. Right now, the most expensive Nollywood film in 2023 is about maybe $500,000. And that's me shooting the money up, and you are still criticizing the same industry. I think you guys need to chill and understand that this is still a very young, not very young, but at least it's still a young industry that is growing, and things are getting better now. So please, when you're watching a Nollywood film, have these little things in mind before you start. So you judge us less when you see some small lapses here and there. Judge us less, because remember, we are still a growing industry. And if we get the kind of investment that filmmakers in Hollywood get in Nollywood, our films are definitely going to be far better than what they are now. You have to keep that in mind, because even Hollywood filmmakers have huge respect for our filmmakers, because they know that they have access to so little resources and they do so much with it. So please, when you watch a Nollywood film, have an open mind. I just said I should just do this one for you guys that like to criticize our film and say all manner of things about our film. Please judge us less, have an open mind when you watch our films, and see you guys.